My reaction to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 7, Episode 13. The season finale of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 7 and the finale of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. This is it. This is the show's final episode. Started in 2012, that's when Season 1 started, and today it finally comes to an end. After this, there will be no more Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. My favorite ongoing live action superhero show is going to come to an end after this. Well, I guess I better get started. So last time on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was part 1. Daisy, Mac, and Sousa managed to get to the Zephyr that was then taken to the Chronicom ship. Daisy left to find Simmons and Deke. She found them and then she ran to Cora along the way. And Cora managed to see her that there was some good in Daisy and she let Daisy go. And then Cora talked to Nathaniel about it, and then Nathaniel just blasted her and knocked her out. If she wakes up, I hope she comes to the right side, though. Yeah, so I also didn't like the fact that they introduced Korra so late into the game. If they had sealed it back in season 2 and then it came back here, then I would have liked it. But yeah, but after seeing Nathaniel blasted like that, hopefully Korra can come to her senses and help out. So they found Simmons and Deke. They put some thing inside Simmons to like mess up with her implant. It was meant to dissolve the implant or something, but she kept remembering and forgetting things again and again. Like, am I married to someone? Who am I married to? Math. I'm married to Math, and yeah, some strange stuff happened. So they all made it back to the Zephyr, and they couldn't blast with the hangar doors. But Susan remembered how in Helios they used the chronocoms powered up. So they attached some chronocoms to a missile, to two missiles, and then that created an explosion big enough to break through, and they made it back. Meanwhile, at the Shield base, they didn't destroy the lighthouse because they knew the lighthouse could survive it. So instead, they had John Garrett show up and plant some explosives in place. And Yo-Yo managed to remove most of the explosives, but the lighthouse still took some damage. So the thing they used to trap Fitz to a single room, Yo-Yo wrapped it around Garrett himself, and he just couldn't teleport. Trying to do so just hurt him. So he was stuck inside, and Nathaniel wasn't willing to save him. He was willing to let Garrett blow up along with the lighthouse. Coulson convinced Garrett to help out, so he did. After all the shield bases were destroyed, they received some coordinates, so they had Garrett teleport them there. Unfortunately, Garrett was shot on sight by Victoria Hand, who we finally got back after all that time. Last time we saw her was when Ward finally betrayed the team and killed her. They were transporting Garrett away, but then Ward shot everybody else and killed Hand as well. So it's cool to finally have her back. And then in the framework, Hand is one who changed Ward, not Garrett. So yeah. May and Yo-Yo said that they did the world a favor by killing Garrett. I'm not sure if Coulson would agree with them though, since this Garrett was starting to finally change. But then Coulson did blast Garrett in season 1 at the very end. Now I'll be I kind of thought Garrett would come back when that happened, but he didn't. Of course, now they're dead. And so apparently, gave a lot of bags to a lot of Shield agents in the past. They were supposed to be 084s actually, and they weren't ordered to open them. They were just told to keep them safe at all costs. So they brought all the packages over here, and then when Mac and the others showed up, Simmons somehow knew how to put all those pieces together. So she built something at first that was like a sound key. So she put some sound close to it and it just opened another door. Then she put the machine over there, and her wedding ring was actually the last piece of the puzzle. She knew she was married, but she couldn't remember who she was married to. So then, when she put the thing in place, it opened a portal, and Fitz finally came back. Fitz is alive. Whew. Glad to know that Fitz is alive, but Gemma doesn't remember him now. Because of what they did to the implant, Gemma doesn't remember Fitz. Hopefully, Gemma can remember him and they can finally have a happy ending at the end of it. First, they had to find a way to solve the chronocoms, though. They're still not yet done with Earth. They may have destroyed most of the shield bases, but there's still plenty of survivors left. And since the New York base was kept off the books, none of them knew about it, and so they didn't know that that was a base they had to blow up. So they still have one place where they can hide in, and yeah. So now they still have to find a way to solve the chronocoms and to stop Nathaniel Malik. So we'll find out how that starts now in the finale of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So let's get started. This is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 7, Episode 13. The finale of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I'm just glad to see you all in one piece.
Oh, Fitz.
Simmons' mind is in shambles.
Give her time. Hopefully no serious damage has been done.
What do you mean? No
What?
damage.
The Chronicom fleet destroyed S.H.I.E.L.D.
That won't matter.
Agents of
We can
S.H.I.E.L.D.
still get back to our original timeline and save
Ah. This is the finale. What do you mean get back?
it. Yes, that's where I just came from.
Oh!
but we had no choice.
Just throw us in the deep end and hope we don't drown.
We hoped that you would survive this far to give us the key to save our world.
Key?
Key.
What key?
Cora.
Oh, what? Cora? How's she the key?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh?
This will be the last time we're all in the same room together.
Oh. No.
It's that you keep me.
What? What do you mean?
Hey.
Deke.
First of all,
You messed it
I'm
up.
the one with the scientific knowledge to be able to repatch the power. Danny boy over here is still impressed by a light bulb.
It's not accurate or nice.
And second, seems like you and Daisy have a real thing going, and
Ah, Deke.
I just want you to be happy.
Work, 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 please. Whoa. Did it work?
You the new guy in charge now?
That's not a good sign. Deke in charge of S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't think I like that.
Yes.
Well, well, I guess he worked out when he first got stranded in the past, but not sure. Whoa. Whoa.
Change the natural course of your lives forever.
And he got us out of there.
Alright, finally we're gonna see what happened. Where are we at the last episode? Oh, Piper. Oh, Flint.
Turn this Quinjet around.
I forgot about Flint.
What the hell are you?
Enoch.
Put your face on. You're freaking everybody out.
Listen, Piper, we need.
It's called the Time Stream. I stole a copy of it. My time with Fitz taught me how to be an outlaw, and I've gotten quite good at it.
Ah, Enoch. I miss you. I forgot about Flint. I was wondering what happened to him, so he was still around.
Flint made us a piece of the time monolith to help us do what had to be done.
Piece of it. Kind of wish they hadn't waited till the last episode to explain all this.
We
But
couldn't stay forever.
But I'll feel the guilt inside. The guilt for having
oh,
left. The
oh,
thought of me being torn away.
okay.
No, I don't want to forget. I don't want to.
is this on the Zephyr or is it on the Zephyr? Okay, so that's what happened. So it was programmed all
Me
along.
that whole time. Fitz.
Yes,
Gemma.
yes.
But why though? Why?
Hook her up. It's time to take her power.
Oh no.
I think we're close.
Everyone's clear on what needs to be done.
Dang it! Why off
We
screen?
take the lighthouse.
Why off screen? They're going back to the temple. Oh! They were the ones that.
Good.
Oh!
They've sent reinforcements.
Were they the ones that were? Were they the ones that were with them at the end of season 6?
I'm just trying not to throw up in my.
Oh my gosh! That was them the whole time. Oh! Oh man!
Set the chamber temperature to minus 68 degrees.
Oh my gosh!
Where's Fitz?
I can't now.
Oh my gosh! I can't believe that was actually them. Oh, that's how they do up the base. Right? And then that's when Fitz went back. That's when they took Fitz away. Okay. I kind of wish you explained this a bit sooner, but okay, I'll take it. Okay. Ooh! Oh gosh. Coulson. Sybil!
Time for you to be reassigned.
I am
Oh no!
to be the last.
You took Cora's power. No, I know. Yeah, I knew. Yeah, I knew he said he's taking it, but I didn't think he meant for him. But I didn't think he meant for himself. I thought he meant for someone else. That punch, that didn't look right. That didn't. Slow motion punches don't look good. That good.
So that's what she can do.
If wait, he never saw it until now. Okay.
I think I remember what we're fighting for.
What? Oh my gosh, it's a combination of the two. Like combining heat and quick.
We just needed you to enter your authorization.
Oh,
Oh? And what comes next?
Me.
The cavalry.
Ah, that was good. That was good. Oh, oh, that was awesome. Ah, Cora. Oh gosh, hurry!
Friends,
Good.
as we have always been.
Did they just create a bunch of e of Enochs?
There is no way to kill me without killing yourself.
Is that what she's gonna do?
That's the idea.
What? Daisy! Oh, she's not done a quick wave before. Oh! Daisy, no! We lost Daisy? I don't want to lose Daisy. Yes! Oh! What? What's in there?
Alia?
Your daughter? Oh! You guys had a daughter here? Yeah. You did have a daughter. That's Deke's mom. So they already had that. That's what you had to forget, right?
You said you would be gone for a long time.
She was.
That wasn't long.
Actually, it was. For her, it was.
Felt like forever to me. It was a loud noise. I was only a little scared.
Me too, sweetie. Me too.
Oh! So now they can give birth to Deke if she meets Deke's father. Oh, that's it. Oh yeah, right, that's it. 1 year later. I didn't realize the battle was done.
Well, did she
Not legal.
get Uncle Mac's present?
Yes,
Uncle Mac.
thank you.
Yeah, thank you for all the many presents. 1 a year is plenty.
Oh, come on, Fitz. What about Christmas?
It's overrated.
We did get a very nice letter. I showed him E.T. to prep for it.
Movie.
Classic.
He cried like a baby. But he's made for this work. He's
You show him Star Wars.
Bunk open on Zephyr 3. It's a nice one.
And Zephyr
I'll keep all
3.
that in mind.
What? They're not actually here?
We're approaching the drop zone.
Oh, they are holograms.
Remember, minimal force, sweetheart.
Yeah. Was I there for
Her
If this is a
Daisy.
contest, I died like 7 times.
Is that all?
But I don't even exist in Deke's timeline.
Oh, D.
Deke.
What happened to Deke?
I miss that little weirdo.
Oh right, I forgot. Remember, he got stuck in the past.
We may see him again one.
Better your damn computer.
I know, but
Piper.
I'm change the signs, or you program me a little stupider so you can feel
Oh,
superior for once.
Swear on all things
hey Davis. Is that an LMD?
That's dramatic.
Flint. Coulson Academy. Oh, cool. They finally got their happy ending. Finally, they deserved it. Yeah, it is a helicarrier. I can't know the runaway. Keys or what? Lola? Lola? Is that Lola? Where is she? Lola! Yep. Just like season 1. Where was the box though? Fly, Lola. Fly. Oh, it's new? No, wait. Is it new? They changed it. Wait, that's not the same. Is this Robbie? No. Is this Robbie's car? No. Dun dun dun. Coulson. Ha. Well, that was it. That was the end of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. As far as final scenes go for a TV show, that was awesome. They said this was the team's last mission together, and I guess it was. That really was the last time they were all in the same room. They had things that allowed them to meet each other, but they can't physically be there. They're all on separate assignments. They're all assigned to different locations, and they're all doing their own things. I'm just happy that Fitz and Simmons finally got their long overdue happy ending. They got their daughter Alia, and they got to be really happy in the end. Finally, they finally got what they deserved, and they got it. So I guess first I'll talk about the beginning and Fitz explaining everything that happened to Gemma after they left in season 6. After they said they had to change the course of their lives. So I actually kind of forgot about Flint. Well, I remembered he was there, but I forgot what happened to him at the end. They wanted to show him around some tacos or something, I don't remember. Okay, so apparently, so they teleported to where Piper and Flint were, and then Flint had them make a piece of the monolith for them, the time monolith. So then they put Fitz in that thing with with the thing on, and then with Simmons, they went to modify it in the Zephyr. So they used a monolith to go to the other system that they're talking about. So they still had the jump drive with them. They had a jump left, so they went to that system and the planet Alia, and that's when they began building their time machine along. And so they used a time monolith thing to power it up. And since they had time, they decided to live a life, and they did. So they had lived life together, and Simmons got pregnant, and they did have their daughter. They named it Alia after the star they went to. So they had a lot of. So Simmons had to forget both Fitz and her daughter. No wonder she didn't want to forget. Not just Fitz, her daughter too. That revealed when they were in the back. Oh. So they lived their life, they did everything, and they had a daughter in the end. And yeah. So for them, it didn't feel like much time had passed at all. As far as Fitz is concerned, he went over there, and then moments later, they summoned him to the other timeline that they were in. And to Piper and Flint, I feel like they barely left at all. So yeah. And so they did that, and then they put the implants so they won't know. Also, the blue hazmat suits guys. Also, the blue hazmat suits. Also, the blue hazmat suit guys that we saw at the end of season 6, they were actually the team wearing the hazmat suits. At first, I wasn't sure when I saw the blue, and then when I saw they had to go back to the temple, I remember what happened, and then that's when it clicked to me. That was amazing. I can't believe that was the actual team in the hazmat suits. I thought there were some other people. Although I guess I shouldn't have known it. Like, so the hazmat suit people, they came, and then we never saw them again. Like, what happened to them? Now we know. It was the team the whole time. It was these guys the whole time. So they came back to the present after everything. Well, they came back to their own timeline after everything that happened, and then they put on the blue hazmat suits, and then they did everything that happened. So the whole thing was one big loop coming back over here. That was amazing. I can't believe that. I never actually questioned why those blue hazmat suit people never came back, but now we know why. That was so cool the way they did that. So they arrived back to present, and then they went on the Chronicom ship. They managed to take out the ship, and so after Sybil gave her authorization, May and Coulson showed up. May called herself the cavalry, so they fought them off, and then along with Cora's help, May gave all the Chronicom hunters empathy, and they became friends, as they always were, just like Enoch. They just basically created a room full of Enochs, happy Enochs, and Daisy and Nathaniel had a final fight. Nathaniel actually took Cora's power for himself, but he didn't use all that much. Like the first time he fired a quake and light beam or something, and after that he only used quake powers the whole time. Well, I guess that's the part he was more comfortable with, but yeah. So in the end, Daisy just released a massive quake wave that blasted Nathaniel into the ship, and the ship blew off, and somehow Nathaniel died, but somehow Daisy's body still survived. But yeah, so they got rid of Nathaniel, and then Cora helped bring Daisy back. Cora used her energy to save Daisy's life, and they finally got to be sisters finally. So I actually kind of didn't realize it, but that's where the battle ended. I should have actually known actually. So yes, so they did manage to stop Sybil. They did manage to destroy the Chronicom ships, and it did actually come full circle. So yeah, there was. So at first I didn't realize that's when the battle ended. So it did, and then the aftermath. They made it seem like they were all getting together to talk about it, but they weren't actually there. They had something to make it seem like they were there, like some virtual reality thing, kind of like the obsidian VR goggles from Supergirl. Not goggles, lenses. Yeah, the obsidian VR things from Supergirl. Except it's over here. They put like this, and then they all got together in that bar. I think it's the same base from New York, and they all talked, had happy moments, talked about what they're all doing, and they're in Nebula. And then they started to flicker, and that's where I found out what was going on. They weren't actually there. It was all I thought it was all holograms, but no, it was actually VR kind of thing. So what is it? Yo-Yo has her own team, and they're going to raid something, and they brought back Davis too. Well, Piper said he was actually a computer, so I think they may have made an LMD of Davis, and then Piper left the car to go on her thing. And May was in charge of the new Shield Academy that Flint was a part of. It was called Colson Academy. Yeah. And Flint is still there too. So just like Dick, so now Flint got a chance to explore the world. But since Flint is not an actual person, like I was one thing worried about, well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. But when Isaiah created a fake person with the creation monolith, they were destroyed in just a single attack. So I thought, wait, can't the same thing also happen to Flint? And it doesn't matter anymore. So he's now in Colson Academy. He's also going to join Shield, and yeah. And then Daisy, she said she was nearing a nebula or something on Zephyr 3. So they made multiple Zephyrs now. And Sousa's there too, along with Cora. So now the three of them are there, and so Cora is now a new Shield recruit as well. She actually did become an agent of Shield, just like she said. Well, I guess her heart was always in the right place. Jiang said so. So now they're doing their own thing in space on Zephyr 3, I said. And Coulson, Mac gave him a gift. The keys to Lola that can now transform into a black car, which I could be off, but it may be kind of similar to a Robbie Reyes car. Again, it could be off, I don't remember, but yeah. So yeah, they added that in there. And I like the final scene of Black Lola flying past the camera, and yeah, that was it. What else do I have left? That should be all I have left to say, but what else do I have? Mac, what was Mac doing again? Oh yeah, Mac was on a helicarrier. He had a cool new outfit now. He, I, I only just figured this out, but he looked just like Nick Fury. The outfit and all that. I only just figured it out. It's the same outfit that Nick Fury had in Avengers and all that. I only just got that. I don't know how I didn't figure that out before. He was just the same as Fury. He really is the director of Shield now. They made it back to their own timeline in the end. That's pretty much all I had. That's all that happened. So that was it. Agents of Shield, the final season. They ended the note. They ended the show on a really high note. I feel really satisfied with that ending. They gave the team the happy ending. It's kind of sad they're not together anymore, but they're all doing missions, and they have a tradition of meeting up now, thanks to some new things. Fitz and Simmons finally got their long overdue happy ending. If they didn't get that happy ending, we all would have been super angry with the creators. They made us question if they even have it in the first place. They made us question if Fitz was even dead, actually. But no, they had it all. They had a daughter, now we just need for her to find Deke's father, and they can have Deke, it'll all be good. Oh yeah, so to get the Quantum ships and everything back to the future, someone had to stay behind and power it up. Deke decided he would stay behind, and now he's actually in charge of S.H.I.E.L.D. in the past. Not sure how that's gonna turn out, but if he could train the D squad, then maybe it won't be so bad, right? Oh well. So there was no actually saving that timeline. They just go back to the old timeline. And they took the Chronocoms with them though, so at least that timeline is in no more danger. They just need to find a way to get Shield back over there too. If they can, that is. Okay, yeah, so they found a way to branch back to their own timeline and they fix everything. So I guess nothing really did change after all, except for now they have Sousa there and Cora as well. What else I have to say? Now, some people may talk about the show as a whole, their favorite season and all that, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. I guess I would say the season 4 is still my favorite season, but the final season, they really had a lot of callbacks, and I enjoyed this final season a lot. I really don't have much to say, sadly. Kind of wish I had more, but yeah, I don't think that's it. I think that's it for me. 8 years of this. Started watching it in 2012 when the show first released, and now it's come to an end. I'm gonna miss it finally. They gave them a happy goodbye. I couldn't have asked for anything more. As an ending, I couldn't have asked for anything more than that, and yeah. Okay. I guess this is it for this ride then. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D, Marvel TV, my favorite live action show has finally come to an end. Since I don't have anything else left to say, sadly, I'm going to end it off right over here. My reaction to the end of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D is now done.